Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money, and we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Black Friday edition of Primetime Live with Philly P. I am your host, the one, the only Philly P, and we are here live on the 24/7 12 Ounce Sports streaming platform. Come on by, check us out, YouTube as well. Of course, the big shebang of them all. Come on in, subscribe to 12 Ounce Sports, give us a thumbs up, like it, let's go. Comments are open. Chat's open. Let's rock and roll. Fun-filled day for sports, and we still have a lot to talk about, let alone a lot of sports in action from here on out for the rest of the evening to get our weekend started. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope everyone had a phenomenal Thanksgiving, spending it with your family, your friends, whoever it may be. Obviously being responsible, and a lot of cocktails flowing, a lot of beers flowing. I know we get it. But at the end of the day, hopefully everyone had a great, Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for everything, really. I'm thankful for a lot of things in my life. Of course, my supporters that I have out there. I'm thankful for each and every one of you out there, my clients, continue the grind in NHL. I mean, it's been a wonderful season. It really has been so far for the NHL. It's been a crazy week, crazy hectic week. Hosted Friendsgiving with about 40 people over my house. Announced to the whole world that my wife and I obviously are pregnant, expecting a baby boy in April. A lot of exciting things is going on in the world of my life, and I'm very grateful for everyone. Really, I really am grateful for everybody. So, with that being said, hopefully everyone got their holiday shopping kickstarted. It is the holiday season now. Amazon, if you like to do online shopping, that's me. I like to get everything done, not avoid the rush. I can't stand crowds. I really hate crowds. So all my shopping is done online, and I absolutely love it. I got my wife more involved with staying at home and shopping online. It's just the way to go. I get the nostalgia going out, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, man, if you're not a crowd lover at the malls, staying at home and ordering online is the way to go. Really, it is. So that's just how we are. I mean, I think a lot of people out there are the same way. But all right, let's get into some sports going on right now. We have a pretty solid game going on right now. I mean, Chiefs, Raiders. Chiefs up by 2 right now, 19-17, and what was going to be a very close game. I can't believe how bad this line was. Chiefs minus 10.5. I was on Vegas. considering that Vegas always play the Chiefs very close. They've been doing this, so as long as we can have that Vegas cover, with the 2 minutes left here, looks like Chiefs are driving. They get a first down here. That game should be over. And they barely squeak out yet another victory, Kansas City. So, I mean, it's unbelievable. They keep winning in the luckiest ways, really. But we'll take that to the bank and run. Ole Miss having a difficult time against Mississippi State right now. They got to win this game to hopefully get in a chance to get into that 12-team playoff in college football. Not sure what's going to happen there. We really don't know. But a lot of games going on tonight. We have about an hour and a half till Georgia Tech, Georgia. That's always a good game. But you never know. You never know with these Black Friday games. You just don't. Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota took care of business 24-7 against Wisconsin. Colorado with a shellacking 52-0 against Oklahoma State. Boise State, escaped with Oregon State 34-18. It was a little bit closer in the beginning. But Boise State pulled away there. They should lock up a spot in that 12-team playoff. Navy beats ECU 34-20. So, it's been solid. It's been solid. LA Dodgers 5-year, $74 million deal for Edmund. Bears fire head coach. Obviously, after losing 6 in a row. I'm sure everyone saw that game yesterday. What was going through the mind of him? Okay. I've never seen anything like that. You have timeouts. You're a few yards away from field goal range. And they just completely just lost count and they lost track. And that's just a terrible call. That's terrible coaching. He should absolutely fired on the spot. I'm A-okay with that. It's just silly. Very, very, very ill-advised for Chicago fans, really. Just terrible clock management. I don't know how you're not seeing the time. You have 2 timeouts, about 30 seconds left in the game. You need a couple. You only need 10 yards to get in the field goal range. You're right there. You have 2 shots to do it, and a chance to go to overtime nonetheless against Detroit. I mean, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Bears will bear. That's just typical. So that's what happens. Purdy expected to play. Williams and Bosa are out. 4-star quarterback, he's 16, goes from Michigan to A&M. Westbrook obviously fine from the Nuggets. Daniel Jones goes to the Vikings. He's there to learn the offense, help out. Now, where did this put him? You drafted J.J. McCarthy. You have to imagine that J.J. McCarthy, who knows what's going to happen with him? Is he really going to be a third-string quarterback? You drafted him in the first round. He was a top 15 pick. That's a little, it's a head scratcher. But you got to imagine you have Sam Darnold, you have Daniel Jones, and J.J. McCarthy. Those are your quarterbacks for you. Not sure what they expect to do with J.J. McCarthy, but we'll see what happens next season. This should be very interesting for the Vikings. It really is. Okay. It looks like it's 4th down for Kansas City. They got stopped, and you have about 2 minutes left. So it looks like Vegas is going to get the ball back. 4th and 2, unless if Kansas City goes for it. We'll see what happens. You just never know. You never know in this sort of situations here. Quick NHL. We had a bunch of games going on today in the world of hockey. I love it. That's what it's all about. Right now, Sharks beat the Kraken 8-5. Clients had the over 5.5. That was as easy as it gets. You have 4 games for tonight. Flyers beat the Rangers. Wild beat the Blackhawks. Canucks, another good over in that game for the Clients. Very good. Devils, it was another over for the Clients. Great games all around. A lot of overs. You love seeing it. But we still have a couple games left, 4 games left. One starting in about 20 minutes. Penguins, Bruins, Jets, Golden Knights at 8:30. Then you have 2 nightcaps. Avalanche, Stars, Oilers, and the Utah Hockey Club, or Yeti. I still like to call them the Yeti. So we'll get more involved with that. College football, you have a couple games on tonight, like I mentioned earlier. Georgia Tech, Georgia. Just to round out the top 25. Memphis upsets Tulane. Tulane was a 17th ranked team, beats them by 10. yeah, that's a tough game, very tough game for Tulane there. But tomorrow, fun-filled action. You have South Carolina Clemson, number 15 versus number 12 to kick off everything at 12 o'clock. Michigan, Ohio State. It's not the same right now in past series games that we've seen from them. Notre Dame, USC, 3:30. That should be a big one. Miami at Syracuse. That's another big game as well. And the list goes on and on. Alabama, they play Auburn tomorrow, only 10-point favor. I would have to imagine that this I feel as though should be a little bit higher than 10.5 or 10 and a half. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like Alabama's going to blow Auburn out. Just how I'm feeling. That's just how I'm feeling. That'd probably be one of my quick picks for tomorrow. On top of, I know Michigan is basically a 20-point underdog. It's a lot of points. Ohio State's known to starting off slow in the first half and just blowing teams out in the second half. But I'm just curious about this game. I really am. But, time will tell for sure what happens, and we will go on from there. All right, so let's move ahead here. We have I'm not sure what's going on in that game. So, but that's off the course there. All right, this NFL game right now. So, in terms of the NFL, all right, 3 games last night. Detroit barely walks out, 23-20 against Chicago. Dallas Giants, victors there. All the home teams won last night. 3-team moneyline parlay was solid. I had that for a personal bet. That was nice. Green Bay -3 was easy money. Miami they can't win the cold. So it's just obvious. That was such an easy winner. Green Bay -3. So those that had that, take it to the bank and run. But other than that, we have a lot. We still have, like I said, 4 NHL games. I want to give you guys a free play in some games coming up. Also, I want to try and get you guys a free play in college football as well. So let's take a quick 2-minute commercial break. I know it's a little bit early, but I'd rather talk the rest of the show with free plays, with research for my NHL games for tonight. Give you guys some good odds, and we'll rock and roll. So this is the Thursday. This isn't Thursday. It's Black Friday. This is a Friday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. Sit back, relax, give me 2, and I will be right back.
Need tickets to that next event? Well, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got them with soccer anywhere in the world. Tickets to any venue, any sport. Want to go to NCAA or NFL football matches? We've got them.
Yeah.
Baseball at every level. Every Power 5 matchup is available. Don't forget, costumes and paint are optional. What's that? You want to go to Broadway? We have those too. Want to jam out? Every concert, every artist. That's right, at 12 Ounce Sports, we've got the tickets for less. 12ozsports.com/tickets. That's 12ouncesports.com/tickets.
Welcome to MyBookie. You're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie, you play, you win, you get paid.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Black Friday edition of Primetime Live with Philly Pete. Listen, it's been a great week, busy, chaotic week. I'm tired. But listen, man, this is just a kickstart to the weekend. Can't wait to get, get ready to give you some free plays in NHL, maybe college football play, NFL. Now we got half of a show left. But before you make any bets, make sure you check out mybookie.ag. Use that promo code 12ounce sports. That's mybookie.ag. Use that promo code 12ounce sports. They'll match your first deposit up to $1,000. On top of that, make sure you check out our YouTube streaming services, ladies and gentlemen. So those that are subscribers to us, those that like our shows, we have a capping subscription, or we have like a gambling service, I should say. Gambling services on YouTube where you can sign up. It's $6 for the month, $60 for the year. Cheap, good services, transparent, consistent. A bunch of us on the network give out plays for subscribers. So sign up. You get 3 days for free on top of that. Again, $6 for the month, $60 for the year. Sign up today. You won't be disappointed. My best bet will be out after the show, and it is in the NHL. Dub Club. It's still up there. I told myself that, listen, those that want to sign up get a free week in the NHL. You still can if you sign up. But I'm telling you, this is going to be the last weekend. Sunday after dinner time, I'm going to shut it down. But I will be throwing out discounts and, things of that nature in terms of if those that want to sign up in the NHL for Dub Club. I mean, everything's been rocking and rolling. Can't complain. You really can't complain. It's been a great season so far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. All right, we got NHL going on. All right, I want to get rocking with some NHL for you guys. So on top of that, sorry about that. The San Jose holds on 8-5. LA 2-1 victory against Anaheim. I had the Ducks money line there this afternoon at +190, and we were just so close on that. You're up 1-0, and you give up 2 goals. Man, for the value, you got to take that. You got to take that price with that value. You really do. All right, so we have 4 games for tonight. All right, we got 4 games on tap for this evening, and just like that, it looks like the Kansas City Chiefs. Yep, Kansas City Chiefs take care of business. 19-17 final. That's okay. Take the Vegas Raiders to the bank. Simple as that. That was a play of mine that I had. Easy money there. Vegas always plays Kansas City, very, very tight in these division games. That 10.5, 11 line was way too much for my liking. So easy winner there for Vegas on the spread. Take that to the bank. Those Raiders backers. All right. So Pittsburgh, Boston. This is going to be an interesting game here tonight. It really is. And quite frankly, I like Boston in this matchup, but let's get involved with this game. Pittsburgh, Boston -170 on the money line. Pittsburgh +150. Over/under set at 5.5. Boston puck line at +150. -1.5 at +150. Very good value there. It looks like public is split between both teams on the money line here, but the over is 80% on the over. At 5.5, I mean, it's very doable. I do like the over in this game, but 80%. I've never seen I've never seen the public money go this high in terms of totals like this evening. I mean, you don't really see. I'm telling you really don't see much. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. But I like the Boston Bruins tonight. And on top of this, though, between both teams, side fact here, the over/under is split 23-2 between the two teams this season. So this is not just an 80% gimme over. Like this. I still don't trust Pittsburgh's defense, and let alone I haven't seen them score in a while. Like in terms of blown up for three or 4 goals. Like this could be a 4-1 Boston win. I still haven't trusted Pittsburgh's defense yet. That's why I like Boston here tonight on the puck line. That's more bang for my buck. I'm never laying -170 on a team. I'd rather take the puck line at that rate. You're getting good value. You can ride the -1 if you want, but for the value tonight, I like the Boston Bruins puck line at +150, and that's going to be my free play for tonight as well for the show. But just because, just the coaching change has been great. They've won three wins in 4 games. Boston has been back somewhat to relevance. And for Sacco, they're starting to find some goals as well. 6-3 win over the Islanders on Wednesday. Marchand and Zaka scored twice for in that game. But it's been a good go around so far for Sacco. So the Penguins, though, like I said, like their defense, I can't trust right now. They finally put goals into the net. Finally, 5-4 win against the Canucks the other night. Clients had that over as well. That was a big win for them as well, multi-unit winner. But other than that, though, they've lost 6 of their last 7 games. They haven't won back-to-back games in 4 weeks. And the last time they've done that was Halloween weekend, Anaheim and Montreal. That was the last time they won back-to-back games. So, again, it's still not trusting their defense because I feel like Boston defensively is a little bit better than Pittsburgh. But, what are we going to see out of this game here tonight? Very interesting matchup. But, 80% of the money is on that over. I might be that minority that goes under in this spot just because, I'm not sure what Pittsburgh offense is going to come out. Do we see 1 goal from them or do we see 4 against Vancouver? We'll see what happens. But my free play tonight is going to be Boston Bruins puck line -1.5 at +150. It's just a great spot. I just like the way that, they've been playing offensively lately, Boston. If I lean anything, I like the under just because I will take that 20% and I'll be that minority just so I don't like mush the over with the 80% of the public that is riding the over tonight in this game. To me, this seems like a 4-1 Boston game, 3-2 Boston game, or 3-1 Boston game, 4-1 Boston game. That's just the way I'm feeling. Really, that's how I'm feeling this evening. So, but free play tonight, Boston puck line -1.5 at +150 is my free play in the NHL for this evening. Winnipeg and Vegas. Winnipeg -115, Vegas -105. Practically a pick 'em in this game here. These two teams, this is going to be a fun game to watch. Really is. The over is 25, 19, and 2 between these two teams here this evening. Again, teams that know how to score, teams that have been playing great. A combined 32 and 11 in terms of season wins and losses for these two teams. I'm going to ride out Vegas tonight, though. I'm going to take a shot. Vegas, small money line, -105. This is going to be a fun game, maybe even a draw. But if anything, I do lean Vegas tonight. Over/under, we saw a lot of overs today. We did. We saw a lot of overs today. Does it continue, or are we going to keep the trend, or we do for some unders tonight? I want to go with the under 6 in this spot. I really do. Both defenses have been playing well. I know that the over is trending with these two teams, 25 and 19, like I said, for the over. But I like the under 6 in this game, and I lean Vegas here on the money line. Colorado, Dallas -135 on the money line. Over/under set at 6.5 at -110. The over is 20, 18, and 6. So again, pretty even as it gets in terms of over/unders. This is a 6.5 spot. If it was 6, I would consider maybe taking the over and possibly just getting the push. But again, like Colorado, I just feel like, they in weeks, in days and weeks past that we bet the over, they haven't gotten there for us. But that Tampa game, Tampa-Colorado, that was 10 goals. I mean, and 8 of them were from Tampa. So that was an easy over. Dallas, they're just more of a defensive team, I feel like. So I like the Dallas Stars money line tonight, -135. And again, I lean the under 6.5. This to me seems like a 3-2 sort of game for Dallas. I'll take that. This should be another fun game as well. 9:00 game in the East. But Dallas Stars money line -135 is a good spot in my opinion. And I lean under 6.5 as well between these two. And last but not least, Edmonton and Utah. All right, Edmonton -160 on the money line. Too juicy for my liking. Utah's at +140. Over/under set at 6 at -130. The puck line for Edmonton looks really nice though. The -1.5 at +155. Something to consider. Usually with a team that's getting this high of a money line, I usually like to get some value and take the puck line. Now, of course, you got to win by 2 goals, but just the way things have been, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't. Over under, the under is 24-17, 24, 17, and 3 between these two teams combined. And the over under set at 6.5. I'm still waiting for goals to come out from Edmonton and Utah. Beginning of the season, they were red hot with overs. It's been inconsistent. I'm not sure what kind of offense we're going to see from these two teams. That's why I lean the under 6.5 in this game. I like Edmonton, though. I think they should come out. They should come out flying. I feel like we'll get a nice win here for Edmonton. But I like the -1, but I'm going to go ahead and take the value here at that plus 155 spot. Why not? Why not? It's Black Friday. We saw a lot of overs today. Let's stick with the unders. You never know. You never know. But I do like it. I like the Oilers puck line at plus 155, full game under 6.5. Dallas Stars money line -135, full game under 6.5. Winnipeg Vegas over 6, and I like Vegas there on the money line, and then Boston puck line at plus 145, plus 150, and the under 5.5 at basically plus 105. I'm getting there for that. So there you have it in the NHL. And like I said, my free play is going to be Boston puck line at plus 150 for tonight. Best bet for subscribers on YouTube. Just wait after the show in about 4 minutes. I will give you your free play. It's in the NHL. So we'll be ready to rock and roll for that this evening. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Quick talk about college football. Let's see what we could do, like in terms of quick picks for this game, really, like this weekend. In terms of tonight, even we have a lot of games going on. Still have a decent amount of games tonight, and of course tomorrow's gonna be full slate with everything. All right, so let me just get down to some nitty gritty stuff here. I like, I want to take a shot here. Okay, I want to take a shot with Georgia Tech plus 20 against Georgia. Georgia could absolutely blow this team out, but I feel like that this is, this should be 20 points is a lot. Okay. I know it is. Some teams it's not, but Georgia Tech, this is a rivalry game. They're going to hang in there. They are going to hang in there, Georgia Tech. I really have a feeling about this. They haven't beaten Georgia since 2016. But I feel like, Tech has covered the last 2 versus Georgia. They have. Since Brent Key took over as head coach back in the 2022 campaign. So, and Key's also 13-6 as a dog. I feel like that this could be a good spot. And the quarterback situation is back and forth for Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech beat Miami not too long ago. But the Bulldogs are also just 2-8 versus the line. And it's 8-16-1 versus the spread since last season. So not a great cover situation for Georgia, considering the research here and the stats in the past. And the fact that Tech has covered the last 2 versus Georgia, this 20-point line is a lot in my liking here. So I'm going to go Georgia Tech plus 20 this evening against the Georgia Bulldogs. Quick pick here, Nebraska, Iowa. I like the over 39.5 there. Okay. Over the weekend, we have a couple games. South Carolina, Clemson, that should go over 49. I like the 49 spot there. I really, really do. Illinois should take care of business against Northwestern. I like the -7 there for Illinois. Seeing a lot of people taking Ohio State, and I understand. Like they'll probably blow them out in the second half, but for some reason, I just feel as though we might get a cover from Michigan somehow, backdoor cover. But we'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, man, it's been great. It's been a great Friday, great week. Still kind of recovering from the turkey last night, but I got more to eat tonight. And just going to relax, get a couple of drinks, watch sports for the rest of the night, hang out with the wife, the kids with my parents. So she's doing great. Relaxing for the rest of this weekend. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will be back on Monday to discuss, more bets, more sports, and more cashing out. Have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, and good night.
Welcome to MyBookie, you're ready to create an account and start making money. And we're here to help. And remember, you can get a bonus of up to $1,000 on your first deposit. Now you're ready to bet. Just go to mybookie.ag, visit the sportsbook, click on your bet, and input the amount you want to risk or win in the bet slip. Yes, it's that easy. Just remember, at MyBookie,